oh my God, there's life in this lake. And there's not just life, it's teeming with life. It's diverse.
There are bacteria and archaea and viruses that live in the subglacial environment.
In our modern world, there are still countless mysteries waiting to be uncovered, from hidden cities beneath the earth to unexplored wildernesses that defy human exploration. Antarctica, in particular, has long captivated the imagination of scientists and adventurers alike, drawing them with its pristine beauty and untold secrets. Recent expeditions by Russian scientists have revealed chilling discoveries in Antarctica, sending shockwaves through the global community. Join us as we delve into these findings, shedding light on the terrifying truths lurking beneath the icy surface of the southernmost continent. Number 20. The mysterious secrets of subglacial lakes. Hidden beneath its thick icy surface lie secret lakes that defy expectations. Back in the 1970s, radar scans unveiled a surprising discovery: around 400 lakes buried under layers of ice previously unknown to us. These lakes, born after Antarctica separated from the ancient supercontinent Gondwana land, remain liquid despite the continent's freezing temperatures. One such lake, located in East Antarctica, boasts waters as salty as the Dead Sea, a characteristic that prevents it from freezing entirely. However, despite its fascinating environment, it poses dangers to its inhabitants. Even the resilient penguins should avoid swimming there, as the lake's extreme cold could prove fatal. In 2012, Russian scientists embarked on a daring mission, drilling through miles of ice to uncover the mysteries hidden beneath Antarctica's surface. Among their findings was Lake Vostok, the largest subglacial lake on the continent. What's even more baffling is the detection of extraterrestrial life forms within its waters. This discovery challenges our understanding of isolation, as Lake Vostok has harbored a bacterium genetically distinct from any known earthly organisms for millions of years. It's a tale similar to the chilling opening scene of a horror movie, where the release of an ancient plague looms dangerously. However, skeptics have raised doubts, suggesting that the samples collected may have been contaminated during the drilling process. Yet the puzzling allure of Antarctica's subglacial lakes continues to captivate scientists and storytellers alike. In 2015, the team went back to the same spot for more drilling, but this time, the science folks still needed to be fully sold on it, maybe because there wasn't any plague breakout. However, what they found was still mind-boggling. Another weird microorganism that looked like it was from outer space. Then, in 2016, they dropped another bombshell. There's another hidden lake under Antarctica's ice, way out there, with the potential to host life forms unlike anything we've seen on Earth. It's like starting something cool on the wrong foot. Number 19. The terrifying Blood Falls. In the icy realm of Taylor Glacier and McMurdo Dry Valley, there's a striking sight: a vivid red waterfall, 5 stories tall, pouring into Lake Bonny like blood from a wounded ice vessel. This phenomenon has puzzled experts since the early 1900s, when an Australian geologist stumbled upon it and started the quest to unravel its mystery. Now, scientists have cracked the case. Once a salty lake, the water that feeds Blood Falls is trapped beneath layers of glacier ice, shielded from the outside world. It's super salty, preventing it from freezing even in the cold. While the ocean has iron but lacks oxygen and sunlight, the iron under the glacier rusts upon contact with the air, giving the water its deep crimson hue as it gushes through an aperture in the ice. This red tint originates from an underground lake rich in oxidized iron, not too far from the waterfall. Accessible only by helicopter or cruise ship, this strange spot lies in the remote raw sea, adding to its mystique and allure. Number 18. Life's frozen treasures. Antarctica may seem like a freezing, desolate place, with rare rainfall, strong winds, and temperatures plummeting to minus 129 degrees Fahrenheit. However, it's also a surprising haven for a diverse array of rare and fascinating plant and animal life. Despite the harsh conditions, numerous peculiar creatures have adapted to thrive beneath the expansive ice sheets, leaving scientists astounded. Among these remarkable beings are tiny microbes, crustaceans, colossal squid, spiders as large as dinner plates, and enormous worms with golden bristles and formidable jaws. The Antarctic universe also hosts amazing transparent ice fish, whose see-through skin offers a glimpse into their inner organs, while their massive eyes dominate their faces. These fish have unique antifreeze glycoproteins that enable them to survive in frigid waters, yet they struggle in warmer temperatures due to their lack of hemoglobin, the protein responsible for the red color in our blood. Despite the challenges, life in Antarctica continues to astonish and inspire exploration. Number 17. The fossil mysteries uncovered. Once upon a time, Antarctica wasn't a frozen wasteland like it is today. Instead, it was a lush, warm land with rainforests and possibly even civilizations. Over millions of years, this ancient continent underwent dramatic transformations. Before the Ice Age, Antarctica was teeming with life. Fossilized evidence, such as preserved leaf impressions and remnants of tropical trees, hints at the existence of vast rainforests in this once balmy region. It's incredible to imagine birds, dinosaurs, and marine life thriving in what is now a frigid desert. Among the remarkable findings are fossils of creatures from the Cretaceous era, including birds and dinosaurs. Even the discovery of beetle wings dating back millions of years suggests a much warmer climate than what we see today. One of the most fascinating discoveries is the presence of tiny, single-celled fossils, which have sparked intense debates among experts about Antarctica's ancient environment. Perhaps most astonishing is the recent finding of sperm cells within the egg case of a worm species that vanished from the Earth 50 million years ago. This discovery has scientists eager, as it may offer new insights into the evolution of life on our planet. The story of Antarctica's past is a captivating journey through time, revealing a world vastly different from the icy landscape we know today. Number 16. The baffling Gamburtsev Mountains. You might think Antarctica is just a freezing, boring, flat land covered in ice, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Hidden beneath all that icy dullness are mountains waiting to be discovered. Underneath Antarctica's massive ice sheets lies a vast mountain range. Among other secrets, the Gamburtsev Mountains, covered by ice sheets 2 to 4 kilometers thick, stretch over 750 miles. Despite being buried under ice, these mountains boast P, hinting at the remarkable phenomenon beneath. While humans have never set foot on these mountains, scientists have mapped their topography using radar and studied their underground structure through gravitational and magnetic readings. They believe the range resembles the Alps, and suspect that the peaks were formed from billion-year-old granite between 250 and 100 million years ago. This time frame is significant, coinciding with the era of dinosaurs, suggesting that incredible surprises are still waiting to be uncovered in our world. Scientists have been scratching their heads for ages over how the Gamburtsev Mountains formed and why they're still around. These mountains are ancient, over 1 billion years old, so they should have worn down by now, but they haven't, which is a real head-scratcher. There are a bunch of theories floating around about why they're still standing tall, but one that's catching on is the idea that they're shielded from the weather by a frozen layer on top. This icy cover might be the reason why they've managed to stick around for so long. Number 15. The Melodies of the Ross Ice Shelf. In Antarctica, there's a massive piece of ice that's creating some truly beautiful sounds. When it comes to ice shelves in Antarctica, the Ross Ice Shelf stands out. It covers an area almost as big as France and is hundreds of feet thick. Researchers have discovered something fascinating about this icy expanse. The winds blowing across the snow dunes on the Ross Ice Shelf produce a haunting melody. These winds create vibrations on the surface and constant low-pitched tones that we can't hear with our ears. Instead, scientists use special sensors to listen to this eerie music. Interestingly, scientists stumbled upon this discovery while they were installing sensors on the ice shelf for other research purposes. They found out that this icy symphony changes with the weather and climate. For instance, when snow melts or storms rearrange the landscape, the music adapts accordingly. Now, scientists are using this rhythm to monitor the stability of the ice shelf in real time. By listening to the seismic humming, they can track any changes that might indicate the risk of collapse. It's like the ice shelf is telling its own story through its unique and mysterious music. Number 14, the mystifying Colossal Chasm. In 2017, Antarctica witnessed the emergence of a colossal chasm as vast as the country of Ireland. While such occurrences aren't unheard of, this particular hole marked the largest piranha seen since the 1970s and the first one to open in 4 decades. Spanning an impressive 30,116 square miles, it's proof of the dynamic nature of the Antarctic environment. The formation of this piranha can be attributed to the presence of deeper, warmer, and saltier water in the Wed Sea of the Southern Ocean. These conditions lead to a fascinating phenomenon where ocean currents bring warm water to the surface, causing the top layer of ice to melt away. As the Antarctic atmosphere interacts with the surface water, it experiences fluctuations in temperature, dipping and cooling before heating up and rising again. This complex dance between ocean and atmosphere creates the perfect conditions for the formation of these mysterious holes. Scientists speculate that marine mammals might utilize piranhas as breathing holes, adding another layer of intrigue to these strange formations. Yet the full extent of their impact remains a puzzle that researchers are eager to unravel. The exploration of these immense and mysterious holes promises to unveil further secrets of Antarctica's ever-changing landscape. Number 13. Mount Arabus, Antarctica's fiery heart. Despite Antarctica's icy climate, it's home to several volcanoes. Ross Island, in particular, boasts 4 dormant volcanoes, with one exception, Mount Arabus. This volcano's activity has ramped up over the past 3 decades. Mount Arabus is a remarkable natural wonder that has been bubbling with magma and lava for the past 1.3 million years. Standing tall at 12,467 feet, it holds the title of the tallest active volcano globally and the second highest in Antarctica. Due to its remote location and deadly weather conditions, scientists rarely have the chance to visit. However, in 2013, a brave team of scientists managed to ascend Mount Arabus. Their journey was filled with challenges, including navigating through snow, boulders, and glaciers. Surprisingly, they discovered life thriving in the volcano's intense heat. These extreme species are considered some of the rarest in the world. They were found in various ice caves where soil microorganisms were thriving despite the harsh conditions. This discovery sheds light on the resilience of life in even the most extreme environments on Earth. Number 12. The Southern Ocean, Earth's fifth marvel. In 2000, a significant event occurred in the world of geography. The Southern Ocean was officially recognized as Earth's fifth ocean. Stretching around Antarctica, it ranks as the 4th largest ocean globally. Alongside parts of the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans, it forms a vital component of the planet's ocean currents, influencing global circulation patterns. The Southern Ocean spans an area roughly twice the size of the United States, with its deepest point plunging to approximately 23,950 feet below the surface. But what makes this ocean even more alluring is its potential role in combating climate change. Scientists believe that unlocking its mysteries could hold the key to absorbing carbon emissions. Astonishingly, the Southern Ocean has already absorbed 15% of all human-made carbon emissions, a significant feat with immense implications. However, this capacity may not last indefinitely, prompting urgent research efforts to understand its mechanisms. Imagine embarking on a journey to Antarctica aboard a ship, traversing the formidable waters of the Southern Ocean. As you approach the Antarctic Peninsula, the raw power of the sea unfolds before your eyes, offering a captivating spectacle from the ship's observation decks. It's a voyage filled with wonder and discovery, where each wave tells a story of the ocean's might and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Number 11. Frozen deserts and shifting sands. When we think of deserts, we often imagine scorching, hot, sandy plains. However, Antarctica holds the title of the largest desert on Earth. Despite its icy reputation, this vast land receives less than 2 inches of precipitation annually and is buffeted by extremely strong winds. A whopping 99% of Antarctica is covered in ice. In the small remaining 1%, you'll find the McMurdo Dry Valleys, which are unlike any other desert landscape. Here, towering dunes reaching heights of up to 230 feet and widths of 656 feet dominate the terrain. While these dunes might not be suitable for sandboarding adventures, they hold immense significance for scientific research. Due to their climate resembling that of Mars, the dry valleys fascinate scientists searching for clues about extraterrestrial life. However, there's a pressing concern. These dunes are on the move, shifting at a rate of about 5 feet per year. Scientists attribute this to climate change, which causes ice to melt and erode the dunes. Before these unique features vanish forever, scientists are racing against time to unravel their mysteries. The disappearing dunes hold invaluable clues that could reshape our understanding of both Earth's past and potential life on other planets. Number 10. Antarctica's fungal wonders. In Antarctica, there's a special kind of fungus that only exists there. It's just one of the many tiny organisms like microbes and extremophiles that live in Antarctica. This unique fungus has adapted to the cold by eating away at the wooden cabins left behind by early explorers. This is unusual because most fungi prefer warm, forested areas. But that's not all. Scientists have recently discovered another new species of fungus in Antarctica. This fungus is munching on petroleum that leaked from old gasoline containers abandoned by explorers. This has caught scientists' attention because these fungi might be able to help clean up big oil spills one day. These extraordinary organisms show us how life can adapt and survive in unexpected places. And who knows, they might just hold the key to solving some of our biggest environmental problems in the future. Number 9. The potent bacteria. Beneath the icy surface of Antarctica lies a hidden world of harmful bacteria. Scientists have uncovered microbes both beneath the ice and within the ice itself. The bacteria found in ice samples are incredibly old, some dating back as far as 420,000 years. However, researchers are still puzzled about whether these bacteria form a functioning ecosystem or simply exist as disordered clusters of life. Scientists are also uncertain whether the ice merely preserves the bacteria until it melts, or if active microbial communities thrive within the ice. This raises questions about whether these microorganisms could pose a threat once released. There's a significant possibility of this happening. In ignoring the effects of global warming, we might unknowingly be opening Pandora's box, unleashing potential dangers from these ancient microbes. It's a stark reminder of the importance of addressing climate change and its impact on our planet. Number 8. Mysterious icy methane bubbles. Have you ever seen the captivating icy bubbles in Canada's Abraham Lake? They're quite a sight to behold. But have you ever wondered what they are and why they form? Well, those bubbles are frozen methane, a gas produced when tiny organisms in the water consume organic matter. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas, even more harmful than carbon dioxide. Despite its stunning appearance when frozen, methane poses a serious threat to our planet. Right now, there are large amounts of methane trapped under the ice in Antarctica. If the glaciers keep melting, there's a risk that this methane could be released into the atmosphere, which could have catastrophic consequences for us all. Ultimately, it's up to us to take action and address the issue of climate change. The fate of our planet is in our hands. Number 7. Antarctica's ancient meteorite bounty. Back in the past, civilizations were thriving in Antarctica, and scientists have uncovered strong evidence suggesting the presence of alien life in the region. How can this be? Well, it's because Antarctica has received an incredible number of meteorite showers over time. It seems like beings from other galaxies have a fondness for this part of the world. While meteorites fall all over the Earth, Antarctica gets an unusually high amount of them. The first meteorite in Antarctica was found in 1912, and since then, scientists have discovered numerous regions rich in meteorites across the continent. The cold and dry conditions of Antarctica help preserve these rocky fragments, making them easier to spot on the vast, icy plains. The East Antarctic, in particular, is famous for its extensive concentrations of meteorites, which have been part of the landscape for billions of years. Scientists have collected over 20,000 samples so far, and the count keeps growing. The largest meteorite ever found was unearthed in Antarctica, weighing a whopping 18 kilograms. Moreover, researchers have even found a piece of Mars in the region, indicating significant intergalactic activity. With such a high concentration of meteorites and extraterrestrial fragments, Antarctica remains a magnet for cosmic phenomena, and there's no other plausible explanation for it. Number 6. Lost cities, Nazis, and alien mysteries. Antarctica has always been a place of mystery, sparking speculation and conspiracy theories. Some people believe that it once hosted or may still harbor extraterrestrial life. They point to strange sightings like elongated skulls, peculiar pyramids, alien-like structures, and even reports of UFOs. Google Earth has captured what many interpret as signs of alien activity, including mysterious green lights in the sky. It's prime territory for those searching for signs of otherworldly intelligence. Beneath the icy surface, hundreds of lakes lie dormant, but could there be more hidden depths? Could there be a lost city buried under the Antarctic ice? The legendary city of Atlantis is said to have vanished beneath kilometers of ice. Some speculate that Antarctica, once as warm as Los Angeles, could have been an ideal location for such a city. Before the last ice age, when Antarctica was a balmy tropical zone, there might have been a thriving civilization. However, the arrival of the ice age likely halted any progress, freezing the continent solid and burying any traces of civilization. While it's possible that some form of society existed in Antarctica before the ice age, whether it was the legendary lost city of Atlantis remains unknown. While Antarctica's past remains shrouded in mystery, it's fascinating to consider the possibilities of what may lie hidden beneath its icy surface. There are some wild theories out there, like the idea that Hitler escaped to a secret hideout in Antarctica after World War II. Some even suggest that he didn't die, but fled to Antarctica, where he supervised the building of a base for launching missions to the moon. While these ideas might sound like urban legends, it's true that the Germans did explore Antarctica and set up a secret outpost about 960 kilometers from the North Pole. Hitler was known for his fascination with mysteries, and he even sent expeditions to places like India and Tibet in search of legendary artifacts like the Spear of Destiny. As for the Nazi base in Antarctica, it didn't last long. The people there tragically died after eating poisoned polar bears around 70 years ago. Despite these wild theories being debunked, people are still curious about what lies hidden beneath Antarctica's icy surface. It's the most mysterious and unexplained region on our planet. Even with scientists' best efforts, there's a good chance we'll never uncover all of its secrets. Number 5. The Doomsday Glacier. In movies, it's common to imagine ancient monsters frozen in the ice caps of the poles. However, the terrifying reality lurking beneath the waters of Antarctica goes beyond mythical creatures. Thwaites Glacier, also known as the Doomsday Glacier, holds a chilling significance. If this glacier were to break apart, it could raise sea levels by over 10 feet, triggering massive tsunamis that would wreak havoc on civilization. Recent explorations using underwater robots to study Thwaites Glacier have revealed alarming findings. Scientists discovered that the glacier is teetering on the edge of collapse, with rapid movement and a significant increase in ice loss. The situation is dire, and the threat of disaster looms closer than we may realize. For those still skeptical about global warming, the evidence is clear. The consequences could be catastrophic. The sea level may rise dramatically, engulfing coastal areas and endangering countless lives. It's a stark reminder of the urgent need to address climate change before it's too late. If you're curious about why the ice in Antarctica is melting, here's the reason. In 2023, the average temperature at the South Pole was 8.6 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than usual. And it's not just Antarctica. The Arctic also saw a temperature rise of 6 degrees. This heat wave happening in both poles is concerning because usually the poles have opposite seasons. As spring begins in the northern hemisphere and the Arctic starts to thaw, Antarctica should be freezing after months of summer melt. Is this the start of something dangerous? Number 4. The mysteries of the Wed Sea City. While scientists didn't find Atlantis while exploring the seafloor around Antarctica, they stumbled upon something equally chilling, a city of sorts lying at the bottom of the Wed Sea. What they discovered was a vast collection of 60 million nests spread across 93 square miles. Each nest harbored about 1,700 eggs, with vigilant icefish guarding them. However, despite their large numbers, this gathering of icefish is more similar to a farm than a bustling city, as they likely serve as prey for Weddell seals. Additionally, scientists uncovered another remarkable discovery, Lake Snow Eagle, hidden 2 miles beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet. This lake, with a surface area of 143 square miles, is believed to be the remnants of a river that existed around 34 million years ago. The sediments found within this lake could be older than the ice sheet itself, offering valuable insights into Antarctica's ancient past. Number 3. Gyros sites from Mars to Antarctica. Back in 2004, NASA's Opportunity rover stumbled upon an unexpected find on Mars. Gyrosite, a mineral that's rare on Earth and usually forms in piles of mining waste exposed to air and rain. This discovery puzzled scientists because water-formed minerals like gyrosites shouldn't exist on Mars. They theorized that gyrosites might have originated within massive ice deposits that covered Mars billions of years ago, although such a phenomenon hadn't been seen anywhere else in the solar system. Fast forward to recent times, and an equally astonishing discovery was made right here on Earth in Antarctica. Gyrosite was found within the layers of a 620-meter-long ice core, which holds records of Earth's history spanning thousands of years. This finding suggests that gyrosites may have formed similarly on both planets, from dust trapped within ancient ice deposits. This discovery is significant because studying the gyrosite on Earth could provide insights into the role of glaciers on Mars millions of years ago. Glaciers might have carved valleys and shaped the Martian landscape, potentially influencing conditions for life if it ever existed on the red planet. Number 2. Antarctica's Mysterious Pyramids. Imagine discovering pyramids in a place like Antarctica where it's cold and covered in ice. It sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that Antarctica was once home to a civilization that built and lived in pyramids to survive the harsh environment? Mainstream geologists have always wondered how life could exist in such extreme conditions, and this discovery might hold the key. In 2016, scientists captured satellite images of a strange formation poking out of the ice in Antarctica. Despite the region being incredibly remote and dangerous to reach, they believed it was a man-made pyramid. These structures resembled the famous pyramids in Egypt, but here's the kicker. The Antarctic Pyramid is even larger than the Great Pyramid of Egypt. The reason we don't hear much about them is that scientists haven't been able to explore them up close. This discovery opens up the possibility that ancient human ancestors once lived and thrived in Antarctica. Some researchers speculate that an entire civilization may have called Antarctica home at one point. However, all evidence of their existence is now buried under the snow. While it's tempting to believe the evidence, some geologists offer a different perspective. They suggest that because this pyramid-like structure is located on the Ellsworth mountain range, it might simply be the peak of the range, rather than a man-made pyramid. Number 1. The third man factor. The third main factor isn't unique to Antarctica, it's a phenomenon experienced worldwide. However, explorers have reported particularly intense encounters with the third man factor in Antarctic regions. This phenomenon involves feeling the strong presence of someone during times of distress, often guiding and comforting you when you're lost or in danger. Due to Antarctica's harsh conditions and irregular daylight hours, many people experience hallucinations in the area which could contribute to the third man factor. Explorers have described seeing shadows cast by invisible entities across the vast, icy plains. One famous example is Ernest Shackleton, whose entire group encountered this phenomenon during their Antarctic expedition. Shackleton's experience is remarkable. While trekking toward a whaling station on South Georgia Island, he and his companions felt the presence of another mysterious entity walking alongside them. Despite being a group of 3, they all believed there were 4 of them. This mysterious sensation persisted throughout their 36-hour journey across mountains and glaciers. Since then, numerous individuals stranded or lost in Antarctica have reported similar experiences of feeling guided along the right path by an unseen presence. While it could be attributed to the psychological toll of their situation, there's also speculation that the unique environment of Antarctica itself may play a role in these encounters. Which of these chilling discoveries do you find more captivating? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.